Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the penultimate round of a Tier 5 Championship. This week we're here at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Another race, but well, I said last week I've been to two tracks that are actually on this game in real life, and this is the second one. Obviously, the last one was last week in Monza, as I said. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, for messing the Tier 5 people around. I did say that it was going to be between 4 o'clock. Well, it was going to be 4 o'clock-ish. And then I had to stop that and say it was going to be about 6:30, but unfortunately, real life is just getting in the way at the minute, and that's why I'm doing it now. So yeah. That's my explanation for why I'm doing it now, and I've got to get this stream done as quickly as I possibly can. So there might not be so many replays as there usually is, but we'll crack on. Obviously, Spa in normal conditions is a track where it can rain, but I do know the hierarchy of ALR have implemented some manufactured rain conditions into the races, sprint and the feature race. I do not know what intensities are going to be during the races. It has been posted, but I've ignored that too. So I still have the element of surprise. But as we can see on the screen right now, it is currently raining. I'm sort of guessing it looks like intermediate conditions, judging by the screen, but we'll see in a minute. 7-lap sprint race. So I'll go for the grid, and I'm just going to go from reverse to the front, as per F1 style. And there's only 14 drivers today, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, HK is in 14th place in the Audi. Crackavelli in the Z4 in 13th. Unlucky for him. Fudo is in a Jaguar in 12th place. I think that's a new livery of some sort. Falcon in a Porsche, 11th place. Gaz in 10th place in a Citroen. Circus, I'm not seeing his name for a while. He must be a returning driver, unless my mind has just left me, and it has been racing all season. But in an event, he's here in the Toyota Supra. I don't think that's a Vision car. A 9th place Bird in the Ferrari in 8th place. Banana in the Genesis 7th place. Schalke in the second Genesis 6th. Revolt in the 4GT, Crackhouse in the second Ferrari, Energanic in the 4GT, Young Sappy in the Toyota, and Benke in recreation themed McLaren. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on. I'm just going to actually, just before I start the race, just going to see that everyone was like, it looks like it's wet conditions. Full wet conditions, but actually HK is on the intermediate tyre, so that's interesting. But he's the odd one out here. But so yeah, we'll crack on. There's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, for 5 red lights, and it's go at a very damp Spa fucking chomp, and looks like someone has left the grid already, unless my eyes deceive me, and Crackhouse is in. Oh my good god. What? It didn't. Oh dear me. What is going on here? It looks okay, but Crackhouse, a fair bit of contact there with Benke, who's found himself down the way, 8th place. I'm gonna have to go. So hang on a minute. He's still in the lead at turn 1. But he did, before we got to turn 1, he did get a fair whack from Crackhouse to far. I don't know if he's got damage or not, but he's gone out wide, and that's why he's dropped down to all the way to 8th place. I don't know how Stuart's going to look at that, but anyway, Crackhouse is in the lead of this race, quickly followed by Inorganic as they go up Eau Rouge and Red Lion for the first time onto the Kimmel Straight. Oh, and we've got a Toyota, it is Toyota Supra running wide there, but it looks all okay apart from that contact in turn 1. It looks like everyone's got away cleanly. And then Ganak in second, Revolt in third, so it's 4 GTs to do well. Banana's making a challenge for third place. Can he get the move done? No, he doesn't. He stays back and forth, and there's Fudo and Young Sappy very close as well, all very twitchy there on the exit of a chicane. Elber 7th, Schalke, Boss, Falcon, Crackavelli, and Bank is dropped all the way down to 11th place, and Gaz is going very slowly for some reason. Maybe he's had some contact with another driver and he's let them through. So HK has actually quit the lobby. So there's 3 people down to begin with, and then 2 people down to begin with, and now we're 3. And didn't even make the start line, so there you go. But anyway, let's get back to the front of the grid now, and well, because go that way, isn't it? So Crackhouse is the leader of the race, got a decent gap there with Inorganic in second. Like I said, 4 GT pair, second and third place, very good for constructors, although I think the constructors is a bit irrelevant, but anyway, that's just my opinion. Banana in 4th place, so the top 4 have created a little bit of a gap, but Fudo is trying to stay with him as good as well as he can. Young Slappy not too far behind him, and yeah, it's a little bit of gaps forming. They're trying to get used to these wet conditions. Will they be making any pit stops during the race? So Schalke Boss is looking at making a move on the young of El Bird, and he does so. A very good move there. I wasn't not expecting that. Maybe Elba was just trying to be a bit too cautious, and Schalke Boss took advantage of that situation. And it looks like Gaz has fallen to the back of the grid now, and Falcon's got a 1.5 second penalty. Oh, disaster for him. I'm not sure where he picked that up from, and as I said, I'm not going to go back on there. And Crackhouse continues to lead. And he's actually getting away from the Revolt now, who's actually overtaken his teammate in again for 3rd place, who's under a lot of pressure now from Banana. Banana's actually going through now on the just straight line speed alone. Can he get in front of him, going up to a Rouge? Yes, he does, quite comfortably. And Inorganic's going to be another lot of pressure now for Inorganic, Young Sappy. And can he make the look move around the outside, going up, down to the Camel, down to going through the Camel Straight is what I'm trying to get at. A bit too far back, and Fudo is actually Young Slap is overtaking Fudo, and Schalke Boss is closing on the pair of them as well. A big scrap here for 8.5 in 10 between Benke, who would definitely get, ladies and gentlemen, was on pole for this race, and he finds himself in 8th place. The clown driver not having the best of starts, but he's battling with Bird and Crankavelli 8th, 9th and 10th, ladies and gentlemen. So Falcon's dropped down to 12th, but I think he was there anyway. Yeah, so Krakow still got a bit of a decent lead there. Revolt, so the top 2 have sprinted away from Banana and Organic, and Young Sappy is all over the back of And again, oh, a little bit of a twitch there for Banana, but he's corrected it. He's all okay. So he's all good. So third, fourth and fifth very close to company here. Interesting livery of Banana. I'm not sure where that is. I'm very well, young Sappy. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what the theme of that livery is, but anyway. So actually, I can see Fudo is actually there's going to be quite a big battle here between Banana all the way down to Benki now, who's actually trying to get back on terms with the front of the grid now. He's challenging Shakabos for 6th place. Thank you very much. Hello, Benki. You've not had a very good start to a sprint race by the looks of it, but I don't want to know how you finished, as young Sappy has gone very wide there. I've forgotten the name of that particular section of the track. I will remember it as soon as the stream's finished, I no doubt. But a little bit of contact there maybe between the Hyundai and the Toyota, but it's all okay. So they start the third lap of this sprint race. Looks like the weather conditions are not going to improve at all. I wonder if we stay like this for the duration of the race. But anyway, let's have a look at the front of the grid now. Krakow still maintaining that lead. I think Krakow might have to get at least a 5-second lead here. If he was reported to be stewards for that turn 1 incident, I think he might be a little bit of trouble. It was a fair bit of contact, but I don't want to preempt any steward reports because the stewards are not the cleverest bunch I've ever met. But anyway, we've glossed over that. Revolt and Banana. So Banana, oh actually young Sappy has made a mistake I think, because Fudo's got past him. Full start. Okay, I didn't see that to begin with. So yeah, I should really be a better commentator, and I should have noticed that. But there you go. So young Sappy is trying to get back past Fudo now. He's lost that 4th place to him. Shakabos has dropped back slightly, and so Benki, Kakaveli's got a 1-second time penalty. That's unfortunate for him. So 8-0 10 very close together, but Kakaveli will lose 2 positions, I would say, when he serves that penalty. And so Gaz has dropped quite far back now, and Organic, he was right at the front of the grid, front of the race at one point, dropped all the way down to 12th. I didn't see what happened to him, unfortunately, but there you go. And Falcon all the way down to the back of the grid. So let's crack on with Cracavelli. Oh my good God, what has gone on here? Where's that to? So that is in sector 2, right before you start sector 3. So let's see what's happened to him. Oh yeah, just a bit of a tank slapper, and he's gone to roll. That's damage. Anyway, he's going to lose the positions anyway. So he's going to find himself right down to the very back of the grid now. Oh, can he get back on track in a safe manner? Just about, but he's going to find himself right down to the very back of the grid now. That's unfortunate for the BMW driver. And so Krakow looks like around about a 5-second lead. I think you'll need to extend that slightly. Maybe not quite about 3 or 4 seconds maybe, but he does his fastest lap of the race, which is currently set by Benki with 2:40. So 2:41 for Krakow. So it's about half a second down in the ultimate pace. It looks like the rain has died down. Oh, Banana! Did he go off by himself, or was he pushed? Let's have a quick look. So going into turn 1, and he's actually got past with Vol. I didn't see that, unfortunately, I missed that. And now he's just got his braking correct there, but he still maintains that 2nd place, I say. And young Sappy's got past Fudo again. So yeah, it's all very it's quite everyone's still quite close together. To be honest, it's really Gaz who's far back down really in 10th place. So it's top 9 are still fairly like close together, but at a minute. So good afternoon, all hands. But it isn't gaps. Boom. There's not large gaps, but there are gaps. But Benke's challenging Schalke Boss now for that 6th spot. Oh, and Fuda's made a mistake. And he's actually lost the position now to Schalke Boss, and we're losing another position to Benke. Question mark. Good morning. It's not good morning. It is good afternoon. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. No, it's not. It's later than that. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, young Tappy. I don't know what you've been doing all day, but it's UK time, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The rain is PTSD, so yeah. I actually quite like the rain. I prefer wet races, to be honest. I seem to do a lot better in wet races when I'm doing dry. Unfortunately, there's not many of them, but the last 2 wet races we had, I was in part of Suzuka a few seasons ago, and I won both the feature and the sprint because I am just awesome. But anyway, that's not about me. We'll concentrate on this race and lap 4, and Krakow continues to do his personal best. I'm wondering if that is because the track conditions are improving. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's not as much spray as there was when the race started, I don't think. But anyway, Banana and Young Sappy. Yeah, that is my best quality. People tell me that all the time. That's my best quality about me, Lord Hands. I think we were teammates at the time when I did that as well. If memory in the BMW M3, if memory serves, it usually does. But anyway, with 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Oh, Schalke Boss and Fudo. So Schalke Boss got past Fudo a couple of corners ago, and he was under pressure there from Fudo to be end of the lap, and he's under. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and Fudo maybe looking to move down to turn 1, and he's looking to the inside, and he retakes that 5th spot as Benke is very close to Schalke Boss, but he's under pressure himself from Albert in the Ferrari. So 5th. Oh, and Schalke Boss has got past Fudo again. Didn't really notice that. So 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place, all very close together. Oh God, there's action. These races are creating a little bit of action. As Schalke Boss goes 1 wide, that's going to be a time penalty. I would say probably half a second. As Benke has dropped Albert slightly. So what is going to mean? And Schalke Boss has done the pebble sector despite being overtaken from the Jaguar. I'm not seeing Falcon's done as about 2:39.2. I might have to concentrate on this Jaguar cars. There seems to be action all over the place. So a little bit of a gap between Focus Sappy, where's Young Sappy on this lap. Right, okay, he's in 3rd place in a minute. I'm guessing that he is going to have some sort of incident. Just for future reference, I do not like being told that sort of information. I'd rather find out myself, but it looked, oh, as Banana going a bit skibbery. Having said that, it does make me, it does bring awareness to what might potentially happen. We're coming towards the end of the lap now. And yeah, so we're just starting the 3rd sector. Bit of as one of the 4 GTs goes slightly wide there. He does the pebble sector actually, so he's doing well so far. I'm a bit intrigued here. I'm gonna have a sip of my Italian lager, Peroni. Other lagers are available. If you go past the start finish line, I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh dear, yeah, he's just the back end. Oh no, what's he doing? That is not the correct way to rejoin the track, and he's going to lose a ton of positions here. Yeah, young Sappy, just for future reference, I would have tried to go forward and not go backwards. That could have incurred a massive penalty on your behalf. I don't really think actually too much happened there, luckily for you. But anyway, so I expect nothing less from an American, to be honest. But there you go. So it's penultimate lap of the race. Krakau's is still in the lead. Around about half of the Camel Straight is the gap. So I'd say about 5 seconds. Bananas just done Pebble Sector, and Fudo, Schalke, and Benke, and Bird, and Circus. Circus made his way up to 7th place. So another battle cars here, good battle cars here. Volta's dropped down. He was in 2nd spot at one point. I'm not really sure what happened here. I did see him go wide on the previous lap, but I didn't see why he's dropped down all the way down to 8th place. So Gaz has actually caught back up to the tail end of this Gago cars actually. So he's done okay. And Crackavelli, well, he's not pitting, he's given up by the looks of it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I would urge everyone, I would urge everyone to carry on as far as you can do, as far as you can. You never know what's going to happen, in particularly conditions like this. But I had rage quit myself in the past, so yeah, I can't really say too much. So Krakau's done the purple sector, and the track conditions are improving, ladies and gentlemen, because Falcons just done this fast lap of the race with 2:36. We were doing 2:40s at the beginning of the race, so yeah, the track conditions are improving, and very little spray has been kicked up now. So whether or not it might be more intermediate conditions and wet, but I don't think anyone's going to pit really. So yeah, he's just going to start the last lap of the Grand Prix, and I think he's got a decent gap now to negate any sort of penalty that might be incurred. Bernard's in 2nd place. Shaka's made his way to 3rd place, so Fudo's dropped down to 5th now. Yeah, and he's actually over. Benke's actually had a very good recovery drive there so far. So a bit of a gap now between Circus and Albert, who's under pressure from Revolt and Young Saki. A bit of contact there, but I think it's all okay. No one's been spun around, and actually the rain has stopped completely. There is a bit of a dry line featuring here, but it's not really gonna. No one's gonna pit, or can't pit now to the final lap. It might have effect on tyre wear, but I mean everyone's in the same boat. And Revolt, it's got 3 wide. I do not like where this might go. It's all about straight line speed. Fry does not have any, and Young Sappy is taking 2 people in 1 there. Are we going to get through all unscathed? Revolt managed to get past Young Sappy under braking there, so he's in 7th place now. I was a bit concerned how that was going to end up, but it's all good. So let's see, Circus still in 6th place, Fudo in 5th, Benke in 4th. So a bit of a gap now between Schalke and Benke, who's under pressure from Fudo. So Krakau's is quite comfortably going to win this race. And you can see on the left hand side actually the air's beginning to dry on the moisture meter. I don't know what else to call that, to be honest, but yeah, there you go. So 1st, 2nd and 3rd I think look quite comfortable, and actually 4th now, to be honest. Fudo. So the top 6 look all okay. Albert's got past Revolt. I missed that. And Young Sappy's in 7th place now. Oh, a bit of contact now between the 4GT and the Ferrari, and the 4G's got past. I'm losing my mind here. And 4GT's going wide. Oh, what's going to happen? I've got to go back on board of Krakow. She's about to cross the line. The Retomonitor sounds like a bit of a porn sort of like reference there, but there you go, I'll ignore that. Krakow's wins the race quite comfortably, should be able to negate any penalty he might get. Bernard in second, Shakabos was in third, Benke in fourth, started the pole, Fudas in fifth, Circus in sixth. Young Sappy's got half a second time penalty. Will that make any difference to his finishing position? I don't think it will. Revolt finishes 8th, Bird 9th, Gaz in 10th, Falcon 11th, and Inorganic will be the last person to cross the line because Cracky has given up. Obviously, I do know Cracky. Oh, he did rejoin. And actually, I don't know. He's gone to intermediate, so he actually got quite far back to the back of the grid. So another lap. He could have made up a ton of positions there, but actually he was a lap down by the looks of it. There you go. That is a sprint race done, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll quickly move on from that and go into the feature race while I have a sip of my unnamed Italian lager. Oh, fuck. Let me just check on the football scores a minute. I'm a big Newcastle United fan who drew 0-0 with Bournemouth today. Bit of a disappointing result, but there you go, can't be helped. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, our friends are playing tricks to me. Man City still 1-0 up. Okay, right. As what started it? Yeah, we've done the sprint race. Krakow's, yeah, we've done the sprint race already. Right. Oh, why can't I get out of this? Come on. People's chats in the way. Right. That's the beauty of YouTube Crackhouse. You can replay the stream, so never fear. Right, let's go through the grid. We've got 14 drummers back on, so yeah. So obviously, gentlemen, this is 18 lap feature race. I am aware there are going to be several different rain intensities implemented in this race. I do not know them. Although they were posted, but I don't know them, so it's a surprise to me what is going to happen, which is why I like it. This was about. I expect nothing less from the lowest tier of the Aero. No offense intended, but dry races have been chaotic, so heaven knows what a wet race is going to be like. So anyway, let's go from reverse to the front. So HK, presuming it actually starts this race this time, is on the wet tyres. Oh, so we've got a difference already. Cracavelli, 13 point intermediates, and then going on the wets. Falcon on the wets, Krakow's on the wets, but not in 9th place on the wets. Sorry, Krakow's in 10th place. He won the last race, of course, so that's why he started 10th place. And again for 11th. Falcon 11th, and again 12th. So Banana in 9th place on the wets, Shaka Boss 8th place on the wets. Benke is 7th place on the wets. Fudo is 7th place on the wets. There's a theme going on here. It looks like it's wet tyres all around, apart from Cracavelli. as either a stroke of genius or he's been a complete douchebag. But anyway, so Young Sappy in 4th place, no Wets with Volt, and 3rd place no Wets, and Bird is on Wets on 2nd place, and Gaz is who's on the front row in the wet tyres. So let's get this race underway. I should just say, actually, obviously, the people who are racing this race will obviously know, but the viewers who didn't race it, it's the normal format of the Spa. It's not the 24-hour layout, which is exactly the same as the normal layout, apart from the elongated pit lane. We are using the Formula 1 pit lane only during this race, so I should just put that out. Anyway, so Gaz will lead this race for the very first time I think I've seen since I've been commentating on this tier. So some quite decent gaps already, actually. I think that's just the feature of the conditions, to be honest. Not normally those bigger gaps. But Gaz has made turn 1 in 1st place, Elber 2nd, Volt in 3rd, Young Sappy in 4th, Sexus, and it looks like everyone's got a decent sort of like start here of 8th, 9th and 10th are very close together. But apart from that, if there's no shenanigans in the background, everyone has started. Falcon is, I'm going to say, it's a jump start potentially, who knows. If they make their way up the O route for the very first time, I think Cracavelli went slightly wide there. He has the intermediate tyres, of course. He's looking very racy at this stage. Is he going to pay off him? Is he going to make a pay to P11? Well, Lord Hans, you are a tosser, because unless you've thrown a double bluff here, you've just ruined it for me, so thanks a lot. But anyway, it's not to, don't worry. So Cracavelli is looking on the outside of it, inorganic. Nothing doing. Let's go back into further down the grid and see if anything is a do. Crackhouse has made it up 1 spot in 1st place. Very close together. Well, if you haven't seen the race, I'll be a bit concerned because you did take part in it. But Banana's gone wide. Banana's gone wide. Would I incur a time penalty? He's indicating. Oh, he's got half a second time penalty. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate for him. He's not. It's not as been as chaotic a start as I thought it would be. Falcon Gaz is going to lead the first lap of a race for the first time in 2 seasons, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that is the case. So some intense rain here. So actually, so it is wet tyre conditions, I would say, but I don't know how quickly it's going to dry or get wetter or I know nothing. So top 3 all fairly comfortable. I'm going to give Gaz a lot of credit here, actually. He's done a superb start of this. Almost a commentator's curse there. I would have been the Pratt then at that stage if he spun round. But I was not expecting this. He looks fairly comfortable at the minute, apart from that little bit of tail wagging. But his Eau Rouge looks okay. How to block somebody on YouTube. Right. Anyway, so all Fudo and oh my god, it's 3 wide. What's going to happen here? Oh, anti-climax there. I thought I was going to be in chaos. 3rd, 4th and 6th, and actually banking 7th place is actually quite Fudo, my fellow cornish person. is in 4th place. He's had a good start. He's under pressure now from Ferrari. He's under pressure from the Toyota. I think Circus has got past on the Ferrari driver on the outside. That's a good move there. If he can keep it there. This is the corner with No Name, I do believe. No, it's not. This is the corner. No Name is coming up. I'm struggling to see where what the track. Oh, I'm struggling to see what part of the track we're on. Banana has closed in on the back of this group now, and Krakau's still in 9th place. Oh dear. So at least we've got all 4. I'm not sure what's happened to Falcon. He's got some damage, I can tell you that much, but I'm not going to bother going back to see what's happened to him. And Gaz might actually lead, well, across the line for the 2nd time in the lead. Oh dear! I got to stop praising him because I'm going to cause him untold misery. Okay, we're Bolt in 2nd place. He's actually under threat for Young Sappy. I'll join that at a perfect time. Young Sappy's got the inside of this corner there, and he takes 2nd place without being a bit conservative there, I think. I don't know what the strategy is going to be. There's a strategy out the window, to be honest. So, Young Revolt is looking very conservative. Yeah, Young Sappy looking a bit aggressive. So, yeah, I don't really blame anybody. The conditions are very tricky. And Gaz has done the fastest lap of the race for a split second. But what the 242, 239.7? So not that far off the overall pace. I'm wondering if that Citroen is just very good in these conditions. Who knows? So let's go back there. HK, how far has Falcon jogged back? Yeah. As actually, someone's dropped out. Someone's dropped out. Is it Crackavelli by any chance? It is Crackavelli. I hope he hasn't quit. Maybe it was just maybe he lost connection. I hope he hasn't quit. If he has quit, I'll be upset with him. But anyway, so I've lost my trail of thought there. So Krackhouse has dropped back down to 11th place. I missed what's happened to him. He's had an incident somewhere behind it in a gun now, and Schalke. I have to say, if anybody from the ALR, the hierarchy, is watching, and we need to have races all the time because it is brilliant. And Circus, that's Circus, and I think he went round outside of Fudo. It's the Fudo going outside the Circus deep line, but Fudo's got himself a time penalty of half a second. He's going to lose 1-2 positions at least to Benki and Banana. I'm trying to read. Oh no! I got to pause there, ladies and gentlemen. That is always a collision between Benki and Circus. What's happened here? Let's get a better camera angle, shall we? So Fudo is actually going. He's another car back. So Fudo has dropped. I wonder if it's Fudo has caused the. Yeah, Benki had nowhere to go there. To be honest, I think he was just trying to avoid contact, but Circus was coming across the track there, and yeah, so nothing to do with Benki. Let's go on board with Fudo though, shall we, and see. As you know, gentlemen, I am the voice of reason, so I am going to be the steward and see if anyone is to blame for this. Let's have a look. So Fudo is gonna inside. I think he's gone for a gap there. Yes, so Circus has gone very wide. He's almost on the curb. So has he spun by himself by any chance? So they've both gone quite wide actually. No, Circus spun by himself. That's an unfortunate thing. Yeah, he took too much curve there. So there you go. Yeah, unfortunate for Circus, and Banana he's gone to Narnia. That has got to be like a 2-second penalty, I would say. He's indicating that's for some strange reason. Oh, food are looking very squirrely. Oh, but not they're looking very squirrely. It's very conditions, gentlemen. I'm loving this. How massive are those indicators? It's half a car. It's crazy. Did he not get time penalty for that? Oh my good God! Everyone's getting a bit terror happy. Banana's gone to 9. He's just not got a time penalty. What is going on? And Bird actually, it was right behind Banana. He's actually dropped down back to 9th place. He's lost 2 positions there. And Krackhouse has made his way back up to 10th place. That's because Circus has obviously dropped down. Cracker's looking alongside, but 2 Ferraris coming very close together here. And Cracker's made his way back up to 9th place. Good move there from the Ferrari driver, the winner of the last race. Oh, I did see some shenanigans a minute ago, but it looks all okay. And this is brilliant. I'm really enjoying this race. It's probably the best race of the season so far in terms of action. Mind you, I do need to get this stream done as quick as I can, so it's probably not the best conditions, but Fuji's gone slightly wide. Would I incur a time penalty? I'm going to have to swig on my unnamed Italian lager. And Fudo very close to the back of Banana now. He's got a good run on him. Oh, the camera's lying to me there. I thought he's flashing. He's flashing. What is he flashing for? No flashing. I do not like flashing. I do like that livery though. It's very Cornish rugby themed. But look at them moving inside, but nothing doing. I'm very interested to know what part of Cornwall he's from actually. I think I have asked him before, but Newquay springs to mind. But anyway. It is lap 4, ladies and gentlemen, and Gaz is still in the lead of his race, but he's under a lot of pressure now from the American of young Sappy, who's looking to have a better race than he did last time. What is that? These car numbers? I've seen 811, seen 420. I mean, these car numbers are a bit bizarre, but there you go. Gaz is picked for half-second time penalty. Oh dear. So he will lose the lead of this race, if not before the penalty box. He will certainly do it during the penalty box. I think it's called penalty box. I can't figure out a name for it. But anyway, so young Sappy will take the lead of this race. Oh my God, looking very squirrely. Young Sappy might get time penalty. No, I think he might be okay there. So guys, valiant effort to lead 3.5 laps of this race. I think this has got to be the best race I've seen him do so far. Oh my God, I got to stop praising him. As I said a minute ago, he finished last now, but if I've said that, Volt is actually really far back now. So the top 2 have just actually gone away, and Volt has got a bit of a gap down between Benki, but Banana, Fudo. Cracker's made himself to 7th place. Schalke, and again, there's a great big gag of cars here. I do not know whether they're going to pit the tyres or fuel first. Who knows? HK is actually not too far back in this Barcelona themed Audi. And Circus has done the fastest lap of the race with 2:35.9. Falcons put intermediates. That's a mistake. So young Sappy. Oh no, Gaz has picked up another time penalty. 1 second. I think he will still maintain second place, but he will drop off at the back of young Sappy. Looks like there's some faster pebble sectors coming through, so I'm wondering whether the track conditions are beginning to improve. If you look at the wetometer or the moisture meter, I like to call it, it looks like the track conditions are beginning to improve. There's not as much spray, and I can't see much precipitation coming down from the sky, as opposed to the precipitation coming from below the sky. But anyway, so it looks like track conditions are beginning to improve. Where again would dry up, who knows? Everybody who's taking part in this race, obviously. Crackhouse all the way at the back of third and out. He wants that 6th place. Now, one thing to mention for those of you who are not familiar with GT7, obviously now that the track conditions are beginning to improve, the tyre wear on those wet tyres will start to have an effect. They all look okay so far, but as the race goes on, they will start to go down. But I'm sure we're going to put the intermediates by the looks of it anytime soon, if not this lap, maybe the next. So there's going to be some gambling going on here. But Young Sappy, so Young Sappy is. I think I would leave it another lap if I was in this race. It looks, yeah, still a bit too much moisture on the track surface, and he's done his personal best. Gaz, oh, it looking very squirrely. I think if I'm mistaken, okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to say to that. Second, third, and fourth, all very close together. I'm going to stand, and there's a dry line forming. You can see a very dark patch on the track surface. So, yep, obviously, trackers are beginning to prove. Second, third, and fourth, very close together. Gaz has had a good exit there from Upper Rouge. I do like that Croatian livery, and actually Ben's got a great run on revolt on the two Eastern Europeans going to battle here. So Croatia versus Hungary, and Croatia comes out on top, and revolt. Benki takes the third place, or does he? Yes, he does. Banana in 5th place, still indicating for some unknown reason. And Crackhouse did get past Fudo in the end, who's dropped down to 8th place now. So 6th and 7th for Crackhouse and Shakaboss. Fudo's got one last good time, bunny. Disaster for him. Fast gun dropping back down to 12th place by the looks of it. You can see a flicker of red on those wet tyres, but it's all still okay so far, so nothing to worry about. But that is the tyre effect coming into play there. And Birds had a moment somewhere, he's dropped down the way to 12th place. So Young Sappy, it's very interesting. It seems that it depends on what part of the track you're on. This is very good for GT7 actually. I've not noticed before. So below, so the bottom half of the circuit looks to be significantly wetter than the top half. No, I've got to start that again. So from the start finish line to all the way up to the Camel Straight and Radion, it looks like it's beginning, dry lines beginning to form, but down this part of the circuit it looks like it's considerably wetter unless the rain has intensified. It has intensified actually. I can see it now. It has a lot to be concentrating on. So the rain has got wetter, if that's possible. It's raining harder is what I meant to say. So obviously the wet tyres will still be the right tyre to use. So Falcon has had a nightmare. So Young Sappy's got a commanding lead at the minute. A commanding lead. Benki in 2nd place, and Gaz in 3rd, who's got past with Volt in 4th place. Volt's at the moment, and Crackhouse in 5th place now. He is on charge. He is the person to be looking out for. He's reveling in these conditions, and he's dropped Banana like a sack of you know what, and he's dropped Fudo. He's picked up another. He's had the 2.5 time penalty in the last 2 laps. I don't know what he's doing. He's driving all sorts of interesting racing lines. I do not know what's going on with him. He maybe had a wheel issue, I do not know. But Inorganic and Circus all battling with each other. Shagboss dropped down to 10th place. I don't know what's happening. Yes, that could be a very appropriate word to use. So Shackle Boss is better than Bird. I swear he was 7th when I started this lap, but anyway, I'm not going to go back and buy the Elbird challenging now. So one thing to note, we are on lap 7, so almost halfway through the race, and actually the tyre wear on all of his cars, I think Circus is the worst so far, but the tyre wear on all of his cars is very negligible. So I think if the conditions are still going to, oh dear, he's okay. If the rains carries on falling, these potentially can get to the very end of the race. So yeah, we're 2 laps away from the. Oh my good god! Yeah, you look like did a bit of like ice skating or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on. But you're doing very well. This is the best race I've seen you in so far. So. Yeah, we're getting well, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think these wet tyres could potentially go to the very end of the race if it carries on raining. Obviously, I do not know what's going to happen between now and the race could dry up completely. Okay, what has happened there? I did not see that. It looks like okay, but let's have a look. Have you missed a breaking point? Yes, you have. Yeah, what you've done there, guys, you tried to go left. What you should have done is rejoin the track, and that would have avoided the rejoin there. But it's not costing you that much time. Banana pits. What is going on to? This is very interesting to me indeed. It's going to have to be intermediate, surely. Otherwise, I don't know why he's pitting. He's refueling. It looks like the rain has got. Well, that's just a pit lane, to be honest. So it's going to be wet in the pit lane. So, but it doesn't look like intermediate conditions. I'm very intrigued to what's going on here. Look at the rain on the screen. He's pitted for another set of wet tyres. I'm confused. HK's pitted as well. He's pitted for intermediates. This is a disaster. Mr. Zatlin, what is he thinking? The rain is. And Falcon's pitted for. Well, I hope he's going to pit the wets, but HK, what is he thinking? Oh dear, disaster. Oh dear. Well, actually, to be fair, I can't see the radar. They can. So, whether they've tried to preempt the change in the weather conditions, I don't know, but it's not working out so far, I don't think. I mean, but Banana's pit for wets to wets. What is he doing? I cannot explain that, and I got someone to explain this to me. I have no idea what he's done. Mind you, I've made some faux pas in the past. It might be me that looks like a prat by the end of this race. He might be a sort of genius, but I have no explanation to why he's done that. And lots of time penalties here. Half a second for Enagana, 1 second for Fudo, who's going to be losing 8th place to Elbird. And in second now, Schalke's made his way to 7th place. Circus has recovered and made his way to 6th place. Gaz in 5th. Still a very good race from Gaz, but with Volt and Krakers made his way to 3rd place. I did not see this. Sorry, I did see this coming, but I didn't see the overtakes, is what I meant to say. It is a brilliant performance from Krakers and the Ferrari. Very much improved since my time racing him. And Benke, 2nd place, who's got let's say looks about 6-7 gap between himself and young Sappy. This is a good performance from young Sappy so far. I need a swig a minute for my unnamed Italian lager. Oh, so the rain is coming down very hard now. It is going to be the dark blue territory. I'm actually quite gutted that I didn't take part in this race. I retired too early, unfortunately. Yeah, I love to be in these conditions right now. Bit gutted actually, but yeah, there you go. It is what it is. Oh, Gaz got him past Crackhouse's. Crackhouse dropped down to 5th place there, so he's had a mirror moment here of his commentator's curse. Praising in 1 minute, and he's dropped down back to 5th place, but still very good at the minute, so it's not a disaster. If Gaz finishes in the top 10, this will be, oh dear, I can't say anymore. We're actually halfway through the race, and lap 9 of the 18 lap feature race. Oh, what time is it? Is the how's football going? It's 5:45. Checking the football scores a minute quickly. Oh, still 1-0. So yeah, part of my unprofessionalism there. There's not too much happening in terms of battles on track, but third and fourth quite close together, to be fair. Oh. Do you know what? Every time I go on board with Gaz, he seems to be like beginning to point his car in the wrong direction, but he is maintaining his brilliant performance. I hope he gets top 5 or a top 10 finish would still be great, but I hope he maintains this. We're halfway through, so it looks okay. I just hope. Oh, he's going to get a penalty there, I think, though, and he's going to lose position to Quackhouse. Or does he? God, I can barely see the cars. Look at the headlights. Oh, we're both gone wide. Did the Gaz get reset the track? I can't see. Give me a better camera angle. He did get reset the track, I think. So look at the tyre wear. There's literally no tyre wear on any of his cars. How's Banana doing? Banana has not made any progress despite his fresh wet tyres. And HK's got a time penalty for second. Oh, in the next pin. What's he going to? No, but there's no tyre wear, no. I mean, halfway through the race, looking at those tyres there on the screen, he can easily go to the end of the race. Let's have a look. What is he going to go on to? So he didn't have to pit for fuel. He could have gone longer for fuel, unless he's trying to undercut someone, maybe? I don't know. A bit of a gamble he has on some. Look at the rain on the screen. He's going to. I don't understand. I do not understand, ladies and gentlemen. What is? What? I give up. So lap 10 of his 18 lap feature race. Banana has made a pit stop. So in and going from wets to wets. Falcon has made a pit stop as well, but he's done wets, intermediate wets. So I think he's not really going to be a factor during this race. It's still raining really hard, so and Gas has got past Quackhouse again. So we are going to have to pit for fuel. Actually, so I might let off in organic slightly. I think he had plenty of fuel to begin with. I think he had plenty of fuel to go another lap. Maybe just before it come in, then Gas has gone wide again. So he's going to pit. Oh God. He's very cautious going to the last corner. I do not blame him. He's screwed up a couple of times. So yeah, actually, everyone's tyre wear looking tyre wear fuel. Why does Gaz use so much more fuel than everyone else? Is that just a Citroen? I don't know. But it seems like everyone can do like at least 1 or 2 more laps. What's Gaz going to go on to? It's going to have to be wet tyres again, isn't it? I would say. Oh god, yeah, he has gone to wet tyres. So young Sappy is going to pit and this lap. So let's see if there's any battles. Top 2 are just like bugger off. A bit of battle here between 6th and 7th place. Albert looks to go on the inside of Schalke Boss there. No, he's being a bit quite cautious there, understandably so. Albert looking on the inside here. No, he thinks a bit of it. Yeah, I guess that's the I guess that's the reason why. Yeah. And young Sappy comes into the pits now. On the lead of the race. So Benke is carried on for another lap. What's Revolt going to do? Well, he's going to have to pit. Krakow's question mark. Maybe can carry on for another lap or not. I don't know. Yeah, he carries on. Circus carries on. But these guys who's pitted are going to have to come out wet. It's not intermediate conditions. Yeah, Shaka carries on, as does Elbird. Banana has already pitted. The Fuder hasn't pitted, but he is going to pit in this lap. Gaz has pitted in 10th place, so actually, I've got to say, someone's made a pit stop already, and it's still in the top 10. Quite a good performance. Energanic. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. So, where is young Sappy? He's... Interesting. He has not put on fresh tyres. He's just refueled, which will save him time. Not much, but it will save him that time. That's very interesting indeed. I'm not entirely sure how that is going to work out. To be honest, who else pitted? Was it Revolt? Yeah, Revolt has pitted. Yeah, so he's put on fresh wets. That could be genius from young Sappy, or could be complete disaster. I couldn't tell. I obviously have no idea, but it's interesting. He's under pressure from Circus, but that's not going to be that much of an issue. Circus is going to have to pit either this lap or the next. Benke, tyres is spelled with a Y, not I, so yeah. Actually, young Sappy, despite being on older tyres, has actually driven away from the circus. Oh, you... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. So, anyway, who's going to pit? Is Benke going to pit? Benke's carried on. So, that's good fuel consumption. Whether he's trying to save fuel, I don't know. Krackhouse has pitted, or is pitting. Oh! Oh no! Disaster! Oh. I don't think that is as bad as what it could be, really, to be honest. He's lost a few seconds there, to be honest, but he should still maintain the lead, I think. I think he had plenty of time in hand, so I think he'll still be okay once Benke makes his pit stop. I'm going to be interested to see what everyone else does, actually. So where's Revolt going to come out? So Revolt... So Bird carried on for another lap. Revolt has made a pit stop and he's come out in 5th place. Krackhouse didn't pit as well. And see, Krackhouse didn't change tyres as well. It's very interesting indeed. I didn't see this coming. I think I probably would have done the same, to be fair. Schalke Boss is pit. Oh no! That's unfortunate. So Gaz is in 9th place. He's got our second time penalty, but he's going to make his way to 8th. As long as he can stay within 3 seconds of Schalke, because Schalke's got a hefty time penalty. Actually, Gaz might get past Schalke anyway. So the Gaz is obviously a Schalke. I'm trying to get my head. Like, let's go from. Yeah, don't worry about him. In the nicest possible way. That sounds really hard when I said that, but I do mean that. Like, he's not really a factor in this race. HK, yeah, he's quite far. But so Fudo, he pitted for fresh wet tyres, and he has pitted. And Organic, I don't really know what he did, to be honest. But he can get to the end on his fresh wet tyres anyway. Gaz has pitted his fresh wet tyres. Schalke with fresh wet tyres. Banana with fresh wet tyres. He pitted at the very beginning. Actually, he's actually up to 7th place now. Could go to 6th. Circus pitted for fresh wet tyres. Revolt for fresh wet tyres. There's Krackhouse and Young Sappy are the outliers here. What's Benke going to do? So Benke is going to come out in 2nd place, I do believe. Let's see what Elba is going to do. But will he be pitting on a fresh set of wet tyres or not? I don't know. So 5 laps towards the end, Elba does pit, so I think well, everyone's on the same tyre, so it doesn't really matter. Bananas. What's happened to Gaz? Oh no, sorry, yeah, I'm confused there. So Gaz has got past Schalke Boss. So yeah, it's Circus. I'm trying to get to grips with. So Benke pitted with fresh wet tyres, and he's coming in 2nd place. So who was the other one? So I believe everyone has been. Oh, there's third one in it. So he hasn't picked for fresh tyres. So yeah, this is really interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but I think Young Sappy is. See, look at the tyre wear on Young Sappy. He's done 14 laps on the first set of wet tyres, and the tyre wear is. Well, it's not. It's hardly worth mentioning. I think this. This so far, there's 5 laps to go. So far, is a stroke of genius. Not just by him, Krackhouse has done it as well. Bird has come in 7th. So he's in an okay position. Gaz has actually lost out to Shagabos there. He's actually challenging for Shagabos for 8, so he's still in the top 10. He's having a very good race so far. Energalek is maybe about 3 or 4 seconds behind. But everyone has made their pit stops so far. I think for some people, Falcon's made 2 actually. So yeah, so 14, 15. No, you didn't. You did not want the Citroen. Citroen's a terrible car. It is a terrible car, in my opinion. But there you go, this is my opinion. So I should be doing some more commentary, but I'm just very intrigued what's going on here. The rain intensity. Oh, it was Falcon. I thought, yes, I thought someone was going wide there. It was Falcon. So yeah, the rain intensity has been pretty. I disagree, Mr. Pokemon. I don't think it is a good car at all, but I think it's far down the list of cars that you should be picking. Well, it's an okay car, but it's not one of the top sort of like 5 or 6 that I'd pick personally. But there you go, this is my opinion. Gaz has dropped off the back of Shagabos. A little bit of a battle over the 8th, 9th and 10th. All on the same sort of strategy. Fudo's not had I don't know, to be honest. Fudo's not, I've never driven that car. Fudo is not had the best race. Had a good start. Yeah, but what tier are they in? That's the question. Yeah, I know people who are wanting terrible cars. So I don't really see that as a barometer of what's a good car or isn't. It's not really down to the car, it's the pace of the driver, but really, to be honest. So I don't really see that being a barometer about it being a good car. Fudo, we've lost another driver. Who have we lost? HK looks a bit. Yes. Well, there you go. I think can it handle the heat or the moisture? So you got the kitchen. So 4 laps to go. Young Sappy still got a very good lead over Benke, and who's in turn got a very good lead over Crackhouse. It has sort of like all quieted down a little bit. Now, looking at the moisture meter or the wetometer, depending on what you want to call it, the rain has slightly died down. It is not raining anymore. Let's see if I can go on camera angle. There is no rain falling. So it depends. I mean, I don't know if it's going to rain again between now and the race or not, but it depends how quickly the track dries up. Whether people are allowed to make pit stops. So the people who are on fresh wets, they have got a slight advantage at this stage. I say slight because still because it's still the tyre wear is still hard. It was not, so Young Snappy didn't change the tyres. So yeah, the tyre wear between these two cars is like, it's not worth mentioning. So I don't really see Bengi having so much more of an advantage like Young Sappy if the track dries up between now and the race. It's only 3 laps. Will anyone pit for intermediates? I don't know. I would say not. I wouldn't, to be honest. Who would benefit from pitting from it? It's anybody outside the top 10. Schalke boss. Oh dear, what's he got? He is pitted for intermediates. He is pitted for intermediates. But anyway, yes. But so he's coming out of the pit lane now. So where is he? So yeah, if you look at, so he's only the next person in front of him is a lapped car. Yeah, so yeah, Schalke boss has, so he's coming through the camera strip. The next person in front of him is all the way down here. So he's gonna have a lot of ground to make up in the rest of this lap and 2 more. I don't think that's a gamble worth taking. Oh, actually saying that, the track is drying up quite quickly now. Oh, interesting. Oh, look at that. The tyre wear is quite significant now. It is dropped off basically. But it's beginning to lap 17, 2 laps to go. I still think I'll carry on. And he's doing personal best as well. So 2:33.2, Circus with 2:33.1. The Schalke boss is the guy to look out for here. Really, you're gonna have to sort of like, we won't really know. This is out lap, so yeah, you obviously won't know until he crosses the line how, if it's going to work or not. It's been on the lap time. The young Sappy's just done the purple sector as well. Actually, now there is quite a bit of a difference there between that tyre wear and that tyre wear, but it's still 1.5 laps. Oh, I would not like to be in this position. Well, I would actually, because I'll be winning the race. But oh, young Sappy, you're giving the game away. You obviously not won the race. Now you tell me that. I need a ton of comments next time. Oh God, look at that! It is, the tyre wear is dropping rapidly. So he's got 1 sector, so it's 4 sectors to do. Oh yeah, look at that tyre wear now. I think actually you might have to pit. You've got to look for the wetter part of the track just to maintain that tyre wear. Oh God. Should I pit? I don't know what I'd do in this position. I really don't. Oh, he's got 1 second time penalty as well. That's not going to help him. He's carried on. Oh dear, look at it. It's got literally from within half of the lap, it's dropped down massively. The rear tyres are okay. How far back is Benke? So Benke, oh, he's caught up quite quickly, I would say. So Benke's on a 2:35 on the last lap. Why is it? The young Sappy still did a quicker lap on the last lap. Anyway, let's go. Krakow's in 3rd place. I've lost like complete sort of like awareness of who's doing what. Krakow's, could he come under pressure from the vault? Maybe. El Bird, where's he doing? Oh God, he's got damage anyway, but it's still in 7th place. Oh God, so where's Schalke boss? Still in 10th. And Gaz is still in 9th. It was actually Inorganics got past Gaz. Did Gaz pit for tyres or not? I don't know. I can't remember now. But whatever. Oh God. Falcon's just doing Falcon things. Oh God. I think Where's Bendy? Benke, I should say. So Benke is catching up. Can Benke see? It is going to be like trying to be driving on ice. The brake band's got to be all the way back to the rear now, just to try and do anything. I actually think about it. I think I wouldn't have pitted. Actually, I think I would have carried on. I don't know. It's hard to say in the spare of the moment. I think it could go either way. I think actually if young Sappy had pitted, I think he still would have won the race anyway. He had so much of a lead that I think he could have pitted and overtaken Benke if Benke had stayed out. So, and Krakau's is miles back, so he would have at least finished second. But I think he would have won the race anyway, no matter what he did. But as it is, he's carried on. Oh, he's going to get time penalty there, but it's still got quite a good gap from to Benke. He's about 2-3 seconds. So I think, yeah, as long as he doesn't spin. Ponding, you mean pounding? So young Sappy does win the race, and I assume he's going to finish. Yeah, he's. So Benke finishes second. Oh, that's a spin from Quackhouse. Circus finishing third. Revolt finishing fourth. Is that? Oh God! Oh dear! I might have to look back at that a minute ago. In a minute, let's see. Revolt finishes across the line in third. Circus and fourth. Krakau's finishes and fifth. He's got absolutely no tyre wear whatsoever. It would be like a banana. He's going wild himself. Look at all his tyres. There's literally no tyres on his cars. It's quite funny to see. Actually, I think some of them people might have paid off with a gamble pitting actually, but there you go. And the guy finishes seventh. Where's Gaz? Please. Oh, Gaz will finish in the top 10. Thank God for that. Oh, actually, he's going to finish ninth. Oh no! What have I just said? Oh, what's going on? Falcon. Oh, so where's Fudo? Please don't tell. Oh no, Gaz has got to finish across the line. Please. He's got a little bit of tyre wear. Oh no, come on! You've only got 1 or 2 corners to go. Oh, the Fudo's in the background. Oh! Yes! No offence, Fudo. But I wanted Gaz to finish in top 10 there. But I'm going to go back on look at Revolt and Circus. I didn't really see what happened. Quackhouse. Who shall I go? Let's go on board with Revolt. So who's to blame here? So Revolt trying to go around it outside of Circus. Circus breaks late, and the Circus tries to get him back on the track. Yeah, that's unsafe rejoin. And yeah, Circus. Yeah, he done the right thing there. So no drama there. So that's all good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a brilliant race. I'm so glad I commentated on that one. Oh God, I hope to see many more ALR races with rain effect, because that was amazing. I'm quite jealous that I retired prematurely. I would love to be in the part of that, but nevertheless, that was a brilliant race to watch. I'm not sure if I'm going to be commentating next season. it's all very up in there. A lot going on in my real life at the minute. So I don't know if I'm going to be here next season commentating. But next week, Lynx Jack will be back for the season finale. And he can go through the championship standings with you and see who's doing what, because I literally have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. That's I think the most viewers I've ever had on one stream. I hope you enjoyed that, as I certainly did. Yeah, so yeah, have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Although there's not much left, to be honest. But there you go. Bye now.